Today is all of actually the more. Hey guys, hope everyone is having an awesome day so far. Today is all about back and biceps. There are some exercises that I focus on today that are going to work on your lats. So the more you build your lats, actually the smaller that your waist appears. So I do incorporate a lot of back into my routines. And also you cannot neglect those arms. When you're doing back workouts, you are incorporating your biceps as well. So might as well get those in there and get your arms worked out as well. So without further ado, here's the workout.
To start off this workout, we are going to be doing a superset. So the first exercise in the superset is going to be a lat pull down. This is just attached to a cable machine. I do like sitting on the ground because it gives you a more range of motion. You can stretch your lats to really target them and then pull the bar down. You don't want to go too heavy on this exercise because you do want to be able to pull the bar down far enough that your shoulder blades almost touch. And you don't want your traps to take over in this exercise, so just make sure you're not shrugging throughout the exercise. You are going to go straight into reverse grip pull downs. So these are going to target your back and your biceps as well. You also want to make sure on this one that you are not shrugging. Keep your shoulders back and down. And this just ensures that you are not using your traps throughout the movement and you are isolating strictly your back and your biceps. Also note how far the bar is coming down. So you want to wait that you can comfortably bring the bar to about your collarbone. Moving on to the next superset, we are going to start off with a wide grip cable row in a squat position. This is going to target your lats. So with this movement, you want to keep your elbows high and you want to keep your arms parallel to the floor. Rather than the traditional row where you would pull in towards your abdomen, you want to make sure you're pulling the bar towards your chest. You don't want to go any lower than your chest level. And as a bonus of being in that squatting position, you are also going to be working your glutes and your legs as well. Then we are going to immediately move into bicep curls. It's very important that you keep your elbows in close to your body. You don't want your elbows trailing outwards. You also want to make sure that you are flexing your deltoids. So this is going to help keep your shoulders back so that you're not rounding your back and using your momentum to pull up the weight. You'll also notice that I use a split stance. So this just helps keep the pressure off of my lower back, and it can also help you avoid lower back injury. Our last back exercise is going to be a wide grip pull-up. Now these are very difficult, so I do them assisted. And this just helps me to get those 10 reps in. Wide grip on these really emphasize your back. So it's going to reduce the resistance that you have on your biceps rather than if you were doing a normal chin up. You want to make sure that your chest is up and your shoulders are back. You want to drive your elbows behind you and really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now you know I had to get some ab action in here, so I am following those wide grip pull-ups with some weighted crunches. These are really going to target those upper abs. Now my trick for these is I don't go all the way to the floor, so I don't go through a large range of motion. What I do is I will come up and I will stretch my abs, and then I will crunch down, and you'll see that my back is curved. So this is from me really contracting those abs. Immediately after the weighted crunches, I will go into a plank. Now I hold this for 1 minute, but if you can't hold it for 1 minute, then just go until failure. Throughout the plank, you really want to contract your abs, so you should be squeezing your core while you are planking. Try to keep your body as straight as possible, and you can see that my back is a little rounded, and this again is because I am really contracting my abs. I do also pause for a second at the bottom of the weighted crunches. This just helps really get that contraction in the upper abs. You'll see here that I don't quite make it to 1 minute, so if I have to, I will either go down on one knee, take a quick rest, and then get right back at it. Last exercise is Windshield Wipers. So I like to jump up, pull myself up, lock my arms, and I will lean back just a little bit just to get my legs going in front of me. That is a little bit of an intermediate move, so if you are a beginner or if you're not strong enough to get up there, then you can also perform these on the ground. This is a great alternative as well, as you get an awesome range of motion this way. You want to try to keep your back on the ground as much as possible throughout the whole movement. We finish this day off with some sprints. So I'll get the treadmill going at the speed that I want to sprint at, and I will stand at the sides and then I will hop on. Be careful with this. Make sure that you are holding on to the sides when you do hop on, because it can be dangerous. I will sprint for 30 seconds on and then take a rest for 20 seconds, and I will alternate this for about 10 minutes. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I did include a little bit of tips and tricks and information, so I hope that you guys learned something and you can take away some tips from this video.